Hello, and welcome to another episode of Just Wing It in KSP RP-2. Okay, so here's the situation. We have 34.5 thousand funds, and we need to come up with a better rocket and a new airplane. So I said I was going to try to do aero beam boosters on the Sounding Rocket 3, but that honestly didn't give us a lot of boost in Delta V. It just helped us get off the pad faster. So not really useful for like increasing the downrange distance. So what I have done for the fourth iteration of the rocket is I upgraded the RD100 to the RD101 for better performance. It also can burn for I think 10 seconds longer or 20. Um, 80 seconds, I forgot how long was the other engine burn. Um, so I increased the length, but we were running into the limits of the launch complex. And to avoid having to build a new launch complex, we also had to, because the uh, difficult downrange distance contract is 785 units of sounding rocket payload, which was too much for the tank we originally had in the previous iteration. So this is the best I could come up with. We are almost at the mass limit for the launch complex. This tank can hold just shy of 900 units. I wanted to go for 1,000, but I would have to sacrifice Delta V, and I don't want to do that. And I mean by reducing the length of the tank. So yeah, we already have the sounding rocket payload for the contract here. I changed this to, well, it says RD100, but I think it should be the RD101. Yes, which we still have to purchase. And yeah, so that's the thing. We have 34,000. We will have to purchase this, which I think that one does reduce it like immediately. It's not like over time. Then we have to tool this tank, and tool this tank, and tool the avionics. So all in all, it's over 10,000 if I'm guesstimating correctly there. So we need 20,000 funds to get this um, new rocket ready for production and building it. But honestly, I could have gone for the intermediate difficulty contract and at least not have to upgrade. I would still need to upgrade this tank, but maybe not the, well, not maybe, not the sounding, the payload tank. But honestly, the difficulty option gives 50% more reputation, which is what we are sorely lacking. So I think it is worth it to take the bite. The thing is, how will this leave us as far as being able to build an airplane, which is what I want to do in this episode. So I'm going to tool everything here, get this thing building. We are still building the rocket plane, so we can't build the jet airplane right now anyways. But then I think we're going to design a jet airplane that can reach the contract requirements, and then just have it ready for when we can build it. And hopefully we'll be able to build it once the other the rocket plane is finished. Okay, so let's take care of this. Okay, just shy of 10,000. So that those things are tooled. Engine, purchase. So both of them were discounted immediately. I don't know. I still not always remember which things are immediate cost and which ones are spread out over time. The rocket is over time, at least. So at least that brought us down to 767 funds. And no, I don't, that's not what I want to do. Just build it. Ah, yes, I also need to modify the launch complex. Oh, this one works with ethanol. Okay. Okay, so I accidentally modified the rocket while clicking through the launch complex UI, but now, like, I just reloaded the vessel and I'm just glad I caught it. Because actually I think we would have been... Oh, wait. Can I stop this? Okay, I need to sort these things out. Before it didn't say that I was... No, I think that's... It used to be the correct height, so I don't know why it's now complaining about this, and now it doesn't say anything about the maximum mass, so I think it's just because we're building it. I'll trust that's the case. Let's see. Um, what's with staff? I don't know why this is on yellow. Ah, because we have unassigned. Ah, yes, of course, because we're modifying the complex. So yeah, those can stay there. Take a vacation. It's only 22 days. Okay, let's go build an airplane. Okay, I'm not going to accept the contract just yet because I want to take care of the rocket plane contract first. But just to know, so we have to maintain between 350 meters per second and 400 meters per second for 3 minutes. Yes, of course. No rockets, just a jet. So I don't need to pass 400 meters per second. But I think I still want to make it so that it's able to pass it to do the supersonic flight science. Although I don't remember if it's 400 and 450, the minimum speed for that. So, well, let's check and let's build an airplane. Okay, so here we're in the hangar and let's start with our rocket plane as a basis to not have to deal with the huge wings, considerable wings. Do I want to use this cockpit? So the disadvantage of this cockpit is that I cannot put an air intake on the front, so I would have to use some of the side intakes. The advantage is that I don't have to buy another cockpit, basically. Also, I think the other ones are... Whoops. No, I don't want this. It's also the second lightest one. Actually, the lightest one. Why is it? I thought by mass it would be like this way. Yes, okay. I don't know why it's sorted out like that, but anyways. Uh, so yeah, and also if I use another cockpit, I would have to train my pilots for that one as well. Is there one that is just for one person? Yeah, also these are like World War II cockpits. cool, but probably not the best. Okay, so let's see if we can work with this. We will need air intakes. Aerodynamics. The problem is before we had, yeah, like those things. But now we have unlocked. Oh, they're still huge. Like this? Question mark? I mean, it could be worse, I guess. We need to get rid of these engines. Remove all tanks, and we don't want it to be highly pressurized. So let's see what engines we have. Let's just get the one with the highest thrust. 75, 64, same entry cost. 36, 33, 72, and we had what, 75? 16, 36. Okay, so it's also very, very large. I mean, I think we will have to tool the tank anyways. So let's try this. Yeah, all of these are quite... Which is the most powerful short? Okay, let's try this one instead. So let's go back to 3 meters. Why doesn't it? Yeah, it does fit. Good. Now, how does that affect the center of mass? Yes, that's a problem. Too much. Okay. And then, oh, but that's without fuel, right? Yeah. And no, I don't want this. So that's only 14 minutes. Kind of want more, I think. What if we also... Yeah, filling up the wings doesn't help too much. Really? That only increased from 14 to 18? Okay, so this is what I've settled in for now. We still have the 14-minute burn time, which is very low. But I want to see if I can keep these things small. I mean, we definitely have more than enough leeway as far as mass and everything. I just think like if we stick to, we don't modify it too much from what we already know it works, and I also won't have to figure out like a very different landing approach and such. But honestly, I don't think this will be enough. But let's try it out. I do want to check what we need for the supersonic science. So let's add that. Okay, here it is actually. And you need 450 meters per second. Okay. Well, let's take this up, see how fast we can get, and we'll decide from there. Actually, no, that's just... Let's go for something bigger then. Let's try to get at least half an hour of flight time. That is quite long, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so here we are with the final result. Not the prettiest thing. Definitely not the prettiest thing. I may want to actually... These are all moving, right? Yes. Make this bigger so that I can move these wings a bit. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so that will allow us to have these... no, that's not what I want to do. These wings and the flaps closer to the center of mass. And also, since this time we are taking off from the runway, we do want the landing gear to be close to the center of mass as well. That looks good. Now the question is, how much will this change? Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so that's good, and the landing gear is still behind it. So this looks good. Let's try it. I completely neglected to check the FAR stability derivatives, so I guess we'll find out on the go. Let's... no, we don't have that accepted anyways, so we do want atmospheric autopilot on. We already have a fine control, but I want... Where's the FAR? Yes, here. I want to check these kind of things. Yeah, let's have the HUD on for the extra information. We don't have that much. Let's do this from here. I know that is the heading and like prograde vector indicator are not reliable, but I do like the extra information, so let's... It might be a bit redundant, but let's go for it. Release the brakes. We want to start pulling up at 80 meters per second. Pull up. Okay. Maybe I should try using flaps next time. But we're up. So let's climb to 10,000 meters, and then let's turn around so we come back west to east for landing. Atmospheric autopilot is not having to do too much to maintain like the current attitude, so that's always good. Actually see how it handles without. Okay, yeah, don't. So basically, like atmospheric autopilot like this is just trim. Where's the space center? I can't see it. Okay, yeah, it's a bit more wobbly. Oh, okay, enough of that. Let's use atmospheric autopilot and let's head straight west, which I think should be this green line. And yes, there's the space center. We're already almost supersonic, and I'm not even full throttle, so that's good. But let's climb then. Okay, let's start leveling out. We are 10,000, almost at 10,000 meters. Point the prograde vector to the horizon. Nope, not that far back. And let's see what speed we get. We are very level. That's good. So for the contract here, we would have to throttle down because we don't want to go past 400 meters per second for that. But right now I want to see how fast we can go. So yeah, we can break 400. Can we break 450 though? That's the other thing. Yes, we can. So now I want to check if this... Yes, this would be working. Perfect. That didn't sound good. Is that supposed to happen? High dynamic pressure. So actually we want to go up probably. Let's try to climb to 15,000 meters and see if we still have the dynamic pressure warnings there. I mean, we already at nominal, but we are under 450, so that's not ideal. So let's level off once again. Too much, too much. We want to still be going up by a little bit. Okay, so we can maintain 450 at this altitude without any dynamic pressure problems. Now, the other thing is we do have the record contract to go past 25 kilometers in altitude. Can we do that? Let's... At this uh, angle of ascent, we are losing speed, so the question is, are we losing it enough? I'm guessing these are 10-degree lines. Because I don't trust this. I mean, here it says that we're at 15-degree climb, I guess. Well, not climb, but that the nose is 15 degrees above the horizon. But if these are 10-degree lines each in the overall card, like yeah, you know which one I mean. Uh, then it would be like 11 degrees, yeah. Anyway, we're past 20. Want to start turning back towards the space center. Probably not wise to turn while trying to climb to see how far we can go, but oh well. No, it cannot hold it very well at this altitude. We're already going quite slow. Let's bring the nose down, but still maintain some sort of climb. Okay, yeah. Let's point back to the space center and then worry about uh, climbing, because otherwise I'm going to get lost. And I do want to test landing this on the runway. Oof. I can't pull this up. This is vexing. Uh, okay, let's try to pick up speed again and climb a little bit. I don't see the space center. Okay, again. I think that's just an effect of the afterburner. I hope. I hope that sound is nominal. Oof. Yeah, that's creeping me out. Okay, when we reach 450 meters per second, I'm going to nose to 30 degrees climb and see if we have enough speed to get us to 25 kilometers, even if we end up kind of stalling a bit at the end there. Honestly, I don't think we have the wingspan for that high of an altitude. Or the speed. Okay, I just checked the map and apparently this green line is south, not east. So, uh, honestly, yeah, I don't think there's any way we can reach 25 kilometers. I mean, I think that's quite close to the SR-71's ceiling. And I honestly didn't, I just modified the airplane we already had. I didn't put too much thought into it, so I don't think we'll be able to break that record that easily. Well, not record, but well, I think as far as jet-powered aircraft, it's the one with the maximum ceiling, right? I'm not sure. So let's go easy on the throttle and try to find the space center. Okay, this should be good. We keep this heading and then turn right in the end to go for a landing. Okay, so we can see the space center. And it's almost due east, so it's time to turn. We're 6.7 kilometers up. So I think it's time to start slowing down as well. Okay, can I see it here? Too much clutter. Yes, there it is. We do have reverse engine mode here. I don't know if the engine we have has a reverse mode. Might help with the landing, but I'm not sure how. I've never encountered anything I've never tried to land anything with reverse engine thrust, so let's not experiment, even though it is a simulation. We're still a little bit far south, so let's aim here. Might be slowing down a little bit too much. I already extended the flaps a little bit. How are we doing for altitude? Yes. Okay, no, we're getting too fast again. We seem to be quite lined up now. That's good. Let's decrease the flaps another increment and try to go down to 120 meters per second. How's our descent speed? Less than, a little bit more than 10. Okay, so let's pull up. Okay, do I want to try this from the cockpit? We might have a bit of a, let's go full flaps. The autopilot is not struggling to have to keep the nose up with the full flap, so that's good. They were still quite far behind center of mass. We have a good slow descent rate. We are going too fast though. We're a bit too far to the right of the runway. Okay, we want to slow down, maybe not that much. Uh-oh. Engine failure. It didn't explode, so. Oh. Right. I think I forgot something. You want to guess what it was? Oh, wow. I mean, so I guess the fact that we survived is a sign that at least it can handle a landing. Okay, well, my thoughts on this are that maybe 30 minutes of flight time is too much. We had 13 left. Of course, I didn't do the full 3 minutes, but then I was also trying to get my speed going, and also I got lost. Went south instead of east. So I think I'm going to reduce it to 20 minutes of flight time and see if maybe the reduction in weight is enough to get us to go faster, and then that way to just suddenly pull up and get to 25 kilometers. So I'll tweak it and show you the result. Okay, so here we are again. I've reduced the length of the tank from 5 meters to 3 minutes. Meters, not minutes. And adjusted the wings accordingly, like scale them down a little bit. And then this time I did calculate the stability derivatives with var. So let's try a little bit of flaps for takeoff. Well, we're not moving right now. Yeah, so we don't need the brakes. And we do want precise control. Okay, let's see if this fares any better. This time I will just try to climb to like 15 kilometers, then level off to see how fast we get, and then try to pull up to see how high we get. Oof. No, 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 no. Ah, yeah, I forgot the... Let's try that again with atmospheric autopilot. Okay, take two. Nope. Okay, we're up, we're up. Landing gear. Okay, let's go full throttle and start really climbing. Let's turn this on to be able to see our... Well, I know we also have it here, but still. And I'm actually not sure how... Ah, yeah, so, okay. I at first thought, like, this would be the thousands, and like, wait, that's too low. We're not that low. Let's ease down on the throttle a little bit to reduce the dynamic pressure. How are we doing in that regard? Where's far? Nominal. Okay, good. Okay, we're at 15 kilometers. Let's level out. No, too much, too much. We're going back down. We don't want to be going down. That's good. Slight positive vertical velocity. And let's see how fast we get. Okay, we're almost at Mach 2. I don't want to reach it because I don't know if the engine can take it. So let's start pulling up. We're obviously losing speed quite quickly. "22." How are we doing as far as our 23, 24, 25. Perfect. Okay. So, time to turn around. Oof, no, I'm stalling, I'm stalling, I'm stalling. Yeah, yeah. Uh, nose down, nose down. Okay, I should have nose down instead of trying to do something fancy. Uh, I feel like we lost something. Ah, no, it's just the engine stalling. Okay, we're enough. Yes, find the prograde vector. Thank you. Uh, okay, we're heading east. We want to head west. Okay, I've turned it around. The aircraft is back in control. And now we know it can achieve the contract and also get to 25 kilometers in altitude. So I'm just going to practice landing this, but I don't think you need to see it again. This is probably already quite long, so in the next episode we will take care of actual missions instead of just simulations. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.